Hey everyone, welcome back to Teenage Therapy. I'm Gael.
I'm Thomas.
I'm Kayla.
I'm Mark.
And welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back, guys. I don't know when this is going up. I think it's probably like the end of March or something. But welcome. If you're new here, glad to have you. This is the podcast where we talk about everything, sometimes our feelings and sometimes our controversial opinions. In this episode, we have no topic planned. So it's a free for all.
Yeah. Just whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah, we haven't done this in a while. Everything has been planned out.
I know. We've been kind of like doing our best to plan the episodes out. So we don't do these that often. I feel like we should try to do at least one every month, because you guys always say like, I love the short casual ones. Like they're so much nicer. I'm like, okay, I get what you mean. Yeah. Updates on what's going on with our lives. Well, by the time you're hearing this, I am in San Fran. I am in UC Berkeley. I'm at UC Berkeley, and not as an undergrad, but as a visitor. I went to go visit Isaac.
As a graduate.
I know, Isaac.
Do you guys remember Isaac?
If you're new here and you don't remember him, he was an old member back in the day.
The fifth member.
The fifth. It's the hidden son. Who's the third Nate Jacob's dad, son, or what?
What?
You know how there's a theory on Euphoria? There's a third son. Who's the third son?
Drop it, bro. Just drop it.
I know.
What are you most looking forward to?
Pretending I go to Berkeley.
Okay, second.
Is that like a hobby you have?
I know.
It is. I love pretending I'm like a student there and being like, wow, this is what my life would be like. Because that's something I was talking to Mark about. I was like, since we didn't, or at least me, since I didn't, I went to community and then I dropped out, it feels like I never had that big change that like you guys experienced through high school. Because for you guys, it was a very clear distinction between this phase of your life and this phase of your life. You moved and suddenly everything was different. So it's like very clear to see. But for me, it's like if everything stayed the same, but everyone's telling you it's different, and everything's different, but everything looks the same. So that's a weird distinction, because I'm like, I feel like that's why I'm like, I tend to reminisce more on the past and like be like, oh, I miss like being young and stuff. Because like I never got that clear cut, like it's over. So I'm still like, damn, is it really over? So that's something I still process. So I think maybe that's why I like going to universities, to get like a change of how I'm supposed to quote unquote be living.
Mark, do you feel that?
Not really. I don't really think about like looking back in the past.
Yeah, like just realizing that like you're supposed to be in this new part of your life, but it doesn't necessarily feel like it since you still live in the same area.
I don't feel it to your extent. Definitely look at other people's stories and see how they're like partying and attending their classes and all of that. But just no, I don't really think like that.
I know. So I guess that is a hobby of mine. I love UCLA.
It's a fun hobby though.
Yeah, shout out to UCLA.
Yeah.
You have my heart.
Okay, we do not endorse that.
Sorry.
Nah, UCLA.
It's so beautiful though.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
It's a really
very big campus.
It's very big. Fucking huge. USC's cool too. I love them
Thank
too.
you.
Yeah. I love USC.
I know.
UC Irvine.
Please.
And that's the extent of my visitations.
You should go to
Cal State.
UC San Diego.
Oh.
They also have a huge campus.
Really?
And it's very nature.
I want to go to Santa Cruz.
Nature.
Slugs.
UC Santa Cruz. Yeah.
Why?
Dude, it's college app season for people.
Yeah. They're
Have you guys seen
receiving
it
their
on TikTok?
they're receiving their
Letters?
Yeah.
Decisions?
Yeah.
The UCs are brutal, even more brutal
Wait,
than last
really?
year. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
That sucks.
Like UC Davis is typically more on like the accepting side, where like that's a safety school, but people are getting rejected there. I know. Last year was pretty bad
Good luck,
for us.
Guys.
Not for Kayla, but like for everyone else, it was pretty bad.
She was fine.
Stop.
She went for 10 for 10. Yeah. She's like, wow, really? I've never seen that.
Stop. I just didn't know it could get harder, like, because
Right.
COVID times,
Yeah.
it was already, like, restricted in, like, the acceptances, but, like, to think of it as getting more.
And then UC Berkeley with their
lawsuit.
like, yeah, so they
I
accept
heard about
like
that.
half the people they usually accept.
They have to
crazy.
lie. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Accept less.
We got lucky.
Yeah,
I know.
we did get very lucky.
Yeah, even me. Even I fucking made it to Berkeley with my
Congratulations.
fucking 3.2 GPA. Sometimes I look back, I'm like, that shit's wild. Because, like, I forget how, like, genuinely like prestigious Berkeley is.
That just shows grades are everything.
Yeah.
I know, but you know, it was like a 20% chance. It was very unexpected. But good luck to all of you.
Good luck.
New college students. It's really sweet seeing like them use the same like where'd all the time go?
Oh, man.
I haven't seen any of those TikToks recently.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So bittersweet.
I know.
Bittersweet?
Bittersweet. No, I've seen a couple. It's like
I haven't.
I can't believe like this is all over in the next 10 days. I'm like,
That's
that was
crazy.
so me.
No, it does take me back. Oh wait, actually, today Thomas and I we visited our high school,
Our alma mater.
our alma mater.
Yeah, because Kayla wanted to visit a teacher,
Yes.
and I was like, "Oh, okay, then I'll just visit with you."
Mm-hmm.
None of the teachers I wanted to visit were there, so like,
Yeah, the teacher I wanted to see wasn't there, but
What subject was it?
it was for my avid class.
Okay.
So I wanted to see my avid teacher because I feel like I actually had a connection with her. But I went to the library and I saw like the tutors and they were also part of avid, so like we were
Nice.
also very close. Cause she knew my sister also, so it's like she knew my brother too.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it's like
Network.
a long line. I was like,
Ooh.
I wanted to see her too, and I did get to see her and talk to her. It was just fun catching up. Like it was so funny because she was like, "Oh, like you changed. Like you're more like." Or
Really?
yeah, no.
You're more like
No,
LA
she was
Valley
like, she was
girl.
like, even how you're dressed, like I could tell, like you changed, and I was like, girl, what? Like,
she's right though.
No,
Have like a
she's so
California
right.
accent.
but I just told her, I mean, I'm not restricted anymore by like high school, you know. It's not like
True.
I have dress code or anything like that.
Yeah,
True.
But
that's true.
it was so funny to go back there because we did see some people that we recognized.
Yeah.
But it was
Like
just
students?
funny. Yeah, we saw
Ah.
one.
Were you guys like
hi?
famous, the talk of the town? Was it during
What?
school?
No,
was it
no,
during-
No,
we
it-
went after school
Yeah, it
when
was
there
after
was like
school.
barely anyone.
It was
Wow.
pretty
Yeah, I know. You
empty.
probably would get swarmed if you went during school hours.
Please.
Please stop.
I don't
During
think that would
lunch?
be the
Are they the
case.
legends of
No.
Let's
No,
No.
stop.
Oh god, no. Oh, and another funny interaction that happened is that I was on my way to pick up Thomas, and then there were like these like people playing volleyball outside,
Oh.
and like I had like signaled for the girl to cross the street, but she like let me go, and then I was like, okay, didn't think anything of it, and then like I go home later on, and then I get a DM from the girl.
What'd she say?
She was like, hey, like I was a girl like playing volleyball outside, and like I'm pretty sure it was you, blah blah blah. And it turns out Thomas and I, we know her older sister, and so that's how like she knew of us. But I
Like
just
of the
thought that was-
podcast?
yeah, like the
Oh.
podcast and stuff.
Oh.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
telling
I
you, you
know.
get swarmed if you went during school.
I was so
No.
caught off guard. I was like, oh my god, that is so funny because I was like I don't know, she was just. I was waiting for her to cross the street, but turns out she had like recognized.
She was like, "No,
me.
you go, please. Run me over."
No, but yeah.
That's
so if you're
cute.
listening to this, hello. Yeah.
That's kind of
Caught
weird to
off
think
guard.
about
What?
that people listen to this.
No, I know, right? Like
Right?
people that we know listen to this.
I just have to like pretend they don't, or else I think too much about it. I'm like, ugh.
No, exactly. I feel like a lot of
Gross.
a lot of things like with the podcast, like I can't think about it too much, or else I'll get in my head. Like
Yeah.
if I see a clip of me on TikTok and I don't look at it, I can't think about it because if I don't think about it, then it doesn't exist and it's not affecting me.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Or if it's like me thinking of like somebody actually listening to this, I'll just get in my head, so it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Whenever
Yeah.
someone's like, oh, by the way, I listened to an episode, and I was like, okay.
Dude, that's so
Like-
funny.
I get that a lot.
No, they
Really?
didn't. No, they didn't.
Like, obviously, love the support. Very much
Mhm.
appreciate it. It's just, it puts me in an awkward kind of spot. Like, how do I address it? Which one did they listen to? Was I crying? like,
I listened
What
to
did
the
I
episode where you said you
overshare?
wanted to kill yourself.
yeah, and then, like, it's like,
Please.
oh.
I relate.
Because now they have, like, a new opinion of me. And I don't know what it is. And I don't want to.
Wow. I'm so self-centered because I love when people tell me that.
You're a fool.
Like I literally, I
Beautiful.
find it
It's the Leo in
incredible
you.
because I'm like, I would love if someone did a fucking essay analyzing an episode. I'd be like, wow, yes. Like,
Really?
I really do love when people's like attention is on me, I guess.
So you don't like attention,
This is
bro.
so funny.
I know, right? No, but like, yeah, when
I
people
know. I
tell
thought
me
you were
like,
so shy and
that's what I
introverted.
thought, but I still love when they like
And I
take
feel like
interest in
whenever
me.
someone does, you're so like, oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm like, no, but when people are like, oh, I listened to the podcast, I'm like, really? What episode? What'd you think about me? Was I like super cool?
Do
and
you
shit?
say that?
I don't
what
say
do you
that.
think about me?
No, I don't say that,
Okay.
but like I think about it. Ooh, they probably think I'm like so cool.
I just
wow.
never know how to
Dope.
address it. Like,
I just say like,
I don't know how to
really, what
respond.
episode? What did I
just
say?
think
Think you
you.
like it?
I'm just like, oh,
I just laugh
that's
it
so
off.
cool.
Like I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Mhm.
Well,
But thanks for listening.
feel free to come up to me anytime and tell me how cool I am,
Oh yeah, please come up to us.
and that you listen to it because that's
I'll try
cool.
to work.
You
on
know, sorry,
my response.
one of our listeners told me that their teacher played the podcast in class.
What?
See, like I can't think
Yeah,
about that.
right?
I can't.
What?
Yeah.
In like in a
Let's
classroom
go.
full of people, that's too extreme.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Imagine.
When Mark fucking played his thing's chemistry and his part came on,
Yeah, I said a bad word.
You did?
he was like a dick.
What?
We were,
In camp?
we were talking about soulmates, and then I was calling this guy, or like the guy in the situation, the hypothetical. Oh, that's a dick move, or something like that.
Wait,
That's
wait,
dick.
wait. Why was a podcast being played?
Because
in the
then
classroom?
our teacher wanted to be like, "Wow, you have a podcast? Let's listen to it."
Yeah, he was
What?
nice.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
he was great. But yeah, the
did.
listener told me like, "Yo, my teacher played it in class." I was like, "Oh my god, why?" He said, "They wanted us to do an assignment and make our own podcast, so they played yours as
Whoa.
an example." I was like,
Wow.
Okay.
"Very
Hi,
interesting."
students.
Yeah, hello everyone.
Hi,
Teachers,
everybody.
play this episode.
I know.
It like, I do get what you guys mean though. That sometimes I cringe. I'm like, when I was listening, me and Mark were listening to an old episode.
Haha.
Dude, it's
I
like we
cannot
were
do
like
that.
prepubescent.
No,
fucking
I can't do
boys.
that. I don't know
was
how you
talking
guys
like
can do
this.
that.
My voice is
I don't
nicely,
know
your
how
voice is nicely. We're like, hey.
So
And our thoughts just feel so basic. It's like, well, I wanted to confront her because you obviously like want to, right?
times
And it's
were
like that.
Because we were teenagers.
Right?
That's how teenagers
I
think.
know, and I'm like, dude, I can't believe people listen to this. But I guess when you're at that age, it's like, this makes so much sense,
It makes me not want to have a personality.
Right?
Like it makes me just
right?
like
Please.
I feel so
I
dumb.
can't be myself.
No, I'm like, I just gotta be like textbook fucking advice because I don't know, showing my, I'm like, that's such a stupid sentence. Like, that's just, why would he say that? And I was just like, damn, this is really, I don't know. It definitely makes me cringe a little. So I'm like, I just hope it was the recent episodes. I feel like at least in the recent episodes, we're a little bit more listenable,
Yeah.
enjoyable.
Every time
I
someone's
hope
like,
so.
"Oh, I'll listen to an episode," I tell them, "Okay, listen to the recent ones. Don't listen to old ones."
This is
Always.
like wine. We are like wine. It just gets better as it ages.
That is
Very
so
true.
Thank you. Thank you.
So nice.
Thank you.
I don't know how you can listen to the old episodes though.
I haven't listened to a full one in a while. Like we just listened to
Really?
a clip and heard our voices.
Mhm.
I was like, oh wow, interesting. Like, oh my god, I don't know. It's one day I'll listen to a full one and be like, damn.
Like
what
that's
I
not even
was
something I would show my kids. Like,
Oh, I would show it.
no, I would be too embarrassed. Like, what if they judge me?
doing. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, they're probably thinking you're like super cool for it.
Exactly.
You think so?
No,
I think so.
That's not.
Yeah.
I think my kids would be like, "Oh my god, my mom did that."
Yeah. I
I'd
think I'm
be like,
still gonna
yeah.
be fucking
Oh, I was
cool.
a loser.
She's a podcaster.
They like
Can you
start
believe that?
bullying me.
It's in the future where you get arrested for being a podcaster. Cleanse the
Okay,
earth.
Fahrenheit.
Cleanse the earth.
Censor us.
I know.
Yeah. So it's been a lot of growth recently. So, all you college students, good luck. Good luck with admissions. Your life will change a lot. And if you're going to community, you're going to be probably really lonely. So just do your best to hang in there. If you're dropping out, you're also going to be really lonely. So hang in there.
Mm-hmm.
And if that doesn't encourage you to stay in school, then that means you must be really passionate about what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that's good for you.
And the college experience isn't for everybody.
Girl, what does that mean?
Some people have a horrible time at college.
Is it because they're lonely?
Yeah,
I hear that a lot.
Like
but
some people are like, I thought college was gonna be the best time of my life, and I'm sitting here in my dorm alone, and I'm.
Oh, that's an interesting point. I was like, I feel like if you can't find people to talk to at college, then like you won't find it anywhere else. Because college is as good as it gets of a chance to meet people. It only goes downhill from there.
Okay.
Okay, that's
well,
You gotta be like
basically
realistic
what
with
I'm just
them.
trying to say is, it's not for everybody. It genuinely isn't for everybody.
What do you mean by like? You mean college in general, or are you talking about-
Education or like the social aspect, right?
Both of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Both. Like some people
Interesting.
just don't thrive in a like.
Community.
No,
Oh my
I
God.
understand, Thomas. I
Really,
understand
like-
what you're trying to say.
Okay, never mind, bro.
That's interesting. You think that? I would have never like thought something like I agree with like college isn't
Really,
for
people
everyone.
are like, I regret going to college, or like I feel so lonely.
That's interesting. I feel like that's
I keep
not-
seeing that.
I see that a lot. I agree with you. I see that a
Surprisingly.
lot. I'm like, no one told me how lonely college would be, but I'm like, I'm so sorry, but like I'm just gonna be upfront with you, right? I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like I think that just means you have to work on your own skills and put yourself out there. Because like, are you joining clubs? Are you talking to person? Are you yourself a good person? Are you have a bad habit of like, making mean jokes about people or whatever? So because realistically, you think about how people make friends. College is like the perfect scenario. You're surrounded by people. You have multiple things in common. Always seeing them. If you put yourself out there, and I know it's so cliche, like put yourself out there, but if you do it, like you'll talk to them. Now, whether you'll be able to make like a deeper friendship, that's even harder.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, don't go into college having high expectations, because I did, and I did get disappointed by a lot of things. But if you just take college for what it is, or just any experience for what it is, then you can enjoy it.
Like, what things were you let down by?
I don't know. Parties? Like, USC is known to be a big party school. And honestly, if you're not part of Greek life, then it's not really a party school, or you won't get the USC experience that so many people talk about. Especially if you're a guy, too. Girls can get into frat parties, but guys can't.
$30.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to an SDSU frat party this weekend to experience a real college party.
Why don't you go to the USC one?
Because you can't get in.
Oh my god, I can't get
Because you
in.
can't. Why?
And also,
Does it
I
make
feel
you
like
pay?
USC parties don't go as hard as
Oh,
SDSU.
interesting.
SDSU is like known to be a
Big party school.
party
Wait, you
school.
can't get in because you're a guy and you don't pay, or because they're like, no, you're too short.
No, what?
I don't know.
Hey, that
Guy, we did not even
where does
bring
that-
in
where does that
height.
come
I don't
from?
know. Like,
girl, you're just being mean.
I'm
It's
sorry.
2022,
I'm
my
sorry.
boy.
There's nothing wrong with being short, but like I feel like.
But
frat
like,
guys would
why?
say that.
Like, why would that be a reason?
Stop saying that.
That's true. I don't know why. It would be reason. I don't know. Maybe they're fucking
No,
intimidated.
they literally just don't
Stop.
accept any guys,
at all.
short or tall, Gail. Like, they
Pay
just,
or not.
Why are we talking about height?
gay or not, they
sometimes they
don't.
charge like a ridiculous amount, like $100.
Boo.
And I'm
It's
not
like-
paying 100.
It's
No
not
party
worth
is worth
it.
$100.
Yeah.
So are there ever even guys there? Just the
It's
friends
It's just the frat guys and like people who got
who
like-
they know.
yeah.
That's lame.
And the only reason I can get into this frat party at SDSU is because my brother is like a founding father.
What about like gays at frats?
Sometimes, but still pretty strict about it.
What if have you ever tried to dress up like a woman? I've seen that sometimes.
I've seen TikToks. I mean,
You should do it.
I think you could pull it off.
Yeah.
ABG, get some eyeliner.
I feel like I could pull it off, but
Thanks.
I don't know if I want to go through such a process for a frat party.
Just to be in heels the whole night. It's an experience. I think it's worth trying.
Wearing my Lamoda boots again.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. If you're thinking about USC, listen to what he's saying.
Go to
Yeah.
USC though. Pick the church.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
family.
yeah.
Interesting.
So you can see Thomas and I walking around
Yeah,
campus.
because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna meet like so many people. I'm gonna make so many friends, and it's like I did, but not in the way I expected to.
Oh.
So it's
In what way did you expect?
I don't know. It's like I expected like a big group of friends and like to know people kind of everywhere, and it's like you have mutuals and acquaintances, but you don't have real friends. Like I only have a very small handful, and that's not what I was expecting. And I was again, the parties, like I was expecting it to be like party, and it was like that for like some time, but it's not in the way I expected. Again, don't have such high expectations.
It's not gonna be Project X.
Yeah,
It'll be Project like B.
Not
at most.
Project B. Yeah.
Wow. Have you have you made like deep friendships?
Yeah, I'd say like
because people are like, I met some of my closest friends during college. Do you guys think you've done that?
I'm sure I will, but right now I only have like 3, 4.
You are still a freshman.
Yeah.
3, 4. I can be like, oh yeah, like they're my friends, like friends.
We're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people I can actually go to if I need
Not just
help
people that
with
you could be
something.
like, hey.
Yeah, because you follow so many people, they follow you back, and then that's like, oh yeah, I know them,
But you don't.
but you don't actually know them.
That's pretty deep.
That's an interesting problem. And that happens in the outside world too. I know a lot of people that, we follow each other. Maybe I could like hit them up, but we're not actually friends.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not going to be like, yo, bestie, what are you doing tonight? So, yeah. But like I said, college is your best bet. Like, yeah.
It's still very fun though.
Yeah. I think
it's so
still very fun.
Very life-changing experience.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel for the people that like feel really lonely because it's kind of like, it feels like loneliness is a never-ending problem. So I wonder if therapy has the chance to fix it, finding peace within yourself or something like that, or just really nurturing the friendships you do have, or allowing yourself to open up if you're not one of those people that opens up, because it's definitely like a tough one.
You have to make the active effort, and like you can't necessarily be like, oh, like I'm so lonely, I don't have any friends, but you don't put in the effort to like,
Like
try
you're
to start a friendship.
Yeah, like you have to ask them out to lunch.
Yeah. And this is, we talked about this
out.
briefly in the green room, where it's like, I am very in my shell, it's hard for me to like, how someone's saying like, ask somebody for a lunch. I'm like, why would I do that though?
I remember.
Yeah, it's like,
Why?
why would I do that? Like, I don't need to do that. But if you do want, to make friends and like go out of your shell a little bit, college is the perfect time to do that, because I feel like a lot of people are in your same situation too. So if somebody reaches out to them, they're obviously going to say yes.
Especially freshman year.
Especially freshman year, because I think that's when everybody's figuring themselves out, figuring out who their friends are. So it's just like a nice time to experiment and, just reach out to people.
Yeah, like Kayla and I literally made like our closest friend through math.
Yeah, in class. And that's because we made
right
the
before.
effort. That's because we made the effort to like, oh, ask her, do you want to get lunch after class? Do you want to go eat after class? It's just making that active effort.
I agree. It's like a lot of us want to pity ourselves, but it's like we're not even doing anything about it. We're just like sitting here like, it's so lonely. I'm so alone. Have you done anything? No, but it's lonely and I don't want to do anything because it's lonely. I'm like,
people aren't going to be like jumping at you to be like best friends.
Yeah.
You have to kind of do it yourself.
Yeah. So, try it out. Like, it gets easier over time. Like, there's times where like it's easy for me and then other times it's hard. So just pick yourself up, hype yourself up. Be like, it's kind of interesting just seeing where the story goes. Like, if I talk to this person, where would that lead me? I feel like when I think about it like that, it makes it more exciting for me, because it's kind of like, oh, now I'm curious. Like, if I talk to this person, will they be a part of my life? Because you never know who will and who won't. Yeah, and obviously, like, the common advice is search for common hobbies. Like, if you play tennis, go to the tennis courts and be like, yo, can I hang with you guys? Let me have your Instagram.
Basically.
Yeah.
Always exchange socials.
Yes, that's the
Always.
key.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram, by the way? And then you message them.
Yeah, and also like when you already follow somebody and then you see them in person for like the first time, you have something to like kind of, oh, I follow you. And then that's where you guys can start talking.
It's an art.
Yeah, that's what I do at a lot of parties. They're like, oh, I think I follow you. And then we just start talking about that.
Wait, but are you guys following each other?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not just making it up.
Oh, I thought you were making it up.
Oh, no.
I know.
No, because...
What a finesse.
I know, literally.
Okay, so here is the technique.
Such finesse.
Every college has a 2020 graduation year.
Except community. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's
sorry, community.
very
goers. But most schools have a like graduation page or a class page, and you send in the post, give yourself a little bio, and then so many people are just gonna reach out and like follow you, and then during your semester or quarter or whatever, reach out, or if you see them on campus, say hi. It's so easy like that.
It's so funny. It's like a dating app, but for friends. But it works because it's built into Instagram.
Yeah.
Wow.
So get posted.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Even if you are shy, get posted.
Oh my god, I had to convince Kayla to get posted. I was like, just send in the photo.
I was hesitant about being posted because I was like, well, I don't know if I want thousands of people to see me, but you know, it does work in your favor. You do, you know, get to meet a lot of people from the same school. Lots of people DM you also, so that's pretty cool. Like you start a conversation, and then you already have plans by the time you get to school.
Yeah.
Because people will be like, oh, let's go thrifting, you know, when you're here, or like, let's grab lunch when you're there. So you already have something to look forward to once you're at the school.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do it.
Yeah. That's our best advice. This episode is just dedicated to all you seniors, it looks like.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It turned to school once again.
Oh,
so-
man.
my
What
God.
do we talk about when we have
I
nothing to
know.
talk
It's
about?
just-
School.
It's just the biggest
It's all we
part
do.
of us.
Have you guys heard about NFTs?
That's not.
How about astrology?
That's not good.
I had a
Okay, go.
I had a nepatite
what?
a nepatite ring.
Oh, it broke.
Oh.
It broke.
Damn.
You know what those are?
It's
Yeah.
the ones that break when you have like bad energy. right?
Yeah.
You got bad energy,
It
Mark.
absorbs bad energy. And then if it receives too much, it breaks. And it actually broke.
You got things going on in your life that
found
have
it
bad
so
energy, bro. Someone's
Yeah.
putting a curse on you. You need to get an egg, rub it all over
And then
you
when
you
it
get
broke,
home.
I felt like after that, I wasn't protected anymore.
Well, you need to go get another one.
I know. I need to get
Rub an
another
egg on
one.
yourself.
Is that another one?
And then
It's to
you
cleanse
crack
yourself.
it, right?
Yeah.
You crack it?
I don't know
crack
if you
it
crack
on-
it. I just
Oh.
know you rub it. You're like,
Oh, I just know that like if you crack an egg or like you crack it in water, if it floats, it means something, and if it sinks, it means something else.
Okay,
right?
my mom used to do it with my sister, but it wasn't for like bad energy. It was for her eye.
oh.
No, I-
Cool.
Like my sister,
Cool.
I don't know what would happen with her eye or something, but like she
The
would have
devil
like
wanted to get out.
like what is it called? Like lagañas? Like do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Like how do you
It's like
say it?
basically like eye boogers, eyelashes in your eyes, something like that.
Yeah, and so my mom would put
Mhm.
like an egg on top of it, and then she would crack it in a cup, and then like the things would rise or sink. or
Oh,
whatever.
well,
Wow.
But it
I
wasn't
saw,
for bad energy.
I saw something like that on TikTok.
Wow, they're so versatile.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, it's like a spiritual cleanse with the eggs. You just rub it all over yourself to like attract it. It gets stuck
Ah.
to the egg. Mm-hmm.
Or just get a cleanser.
That too. You could do some Santeria.
Santeria?
Yeah. Santeria.
That's the song, right?
I don't practice Santeria. No, it's a whole thing.
Yeah,
I know
it's
that.
isn't it?
Something like that. Yeah, I think you need a chicken. You gotta kill a chicken.
Wait,
you gotta
what?
do some other
God,
stuff.
you're well versed in this.
No, your mommy.
Yeah,
Talk
my
about it.
Wait, your mom is into
My
like.
mom is into spiritual stuff, and
That's
then my
dope.
father's
Love
into
that.
it as well. So that's where I
Oh.
kind of learn a lot.
Do you believe in it?
When I need to.
Say
When
yes
you
for the
need to?
family.
Yes, yes, I do. I do, of course. I know my mom's recharging her crystals and salt. She's like, "Don't move these." I'm like,
That ass?
She puts them in the
Wow.
sunlight. She's like, "I gotta charge my
That's
trees."
so cute.
That's so
I know this
nice.
week, like a lot of bad stuff have been happening. Like the car's tire popped, and then they got our order wrong, and then the fucking car like battery died. All in the same week, she's like, "Wow, I need a cleanse. I'm gonna get home and rub an egg on myself." I was like, "That's so true."
That's gonna
Yeah,
fix it.
someone's doing something
Yeah.
to you. Yeah, the energy's getting too bad. It's been a while since you recharged them. So, yeah, I guess I do believe in it. So maybe if you haven't got your college decisions by the time you hear this, make sure you do some
Yeah.
cleansing, some good
Mhm.
luck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But good luck, seniors. Enjoy your summer. Enjoy your friends that are still with you for the college. Yeah. Good luck in college. Make lots of friends. Have a lot of courage. Be really brave and a lot of overconfidence.
Yes.
Yes. Step out of your comfort zone.
But you could also keep listening to the podcast every Sunday on Spotify Green Room live at 6 p.m. PST.
If you're lonely.
If you're lonely, yes, we always talk with you guys, and you already know who you are. We love all of you that come join us every
Yes.
Sunday at 6
We have
p.m.
our
PST.
regulars regulars.
We do have a
Everybody's typing in the
regular.
chat.
I know.
Last week was very funny.
Right?
I enjoyed last week. And
Yeah.
so it's always fun to talk to you guys.
I know, it's really
in real
nice.
time.
We all say bye together.
Yeah.
It's so cute. It's so cute. You've been missing the lives, but we all say bye together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're all like, bye.
Sounds nice.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, guys, if you want to join our Discord and talk to us, we're always on there. At least I am. Go to teenagetherapy.com, click on the Discord symbol. I know the invite doesn't work, but it should be fixed by now. And if it doesn't, just DM us on Instagram at Teenage Therapy. Anyways, thank you for listening, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.